everybody. This is ity-B because Johnny's not at his seat. Here he is.
What's going on, everyone? It's Sketchy Live. Hello, it's Monday.
July 19th, Season 4, Episode 25.
Episode 25.
Now,
What's going
we have
on?
missed a couple this year.
Maybe two.
Yeah, because I was going to say 26 would technically be half the year.
Right.
And we're quite past the half-year point.
Sure.
But in any case, as I like to say, quite a few under our belt this year so far.
For sure.
Plenty to look at. So welcome everybody. We've actually had a couple dry days here weather-wise, but I know that
Drydies.
But I know that wet weather is still in our future. I've seen some people out and about doing some car show activities and such.
Lots of folks having some fun.
Around the United States. So summertime.
Summertime blues.
Let me tell you who we've got on tonight.
Hey, who's on?
So far, joining us, Paul Marziani.
Hello, Paul. How are you?
Welcome, sir. We've got Lizzie Daughtry. She said hello, you two, right on time.
Late, meaning late.
Were we late?
Yeah, we're late.
Oh, for crying out loud. You were standing right there. I thought you hit it on time.
Well.
We've got Spud Anderson joining us from PNW, Pacific Northwest. It's sketchy time. Good evening, Johnny and Beth. Good evening, sir. Howard Pierpont is joining us. 86 and smoky overcast in Greeley, Colorado. Are there some fires going on out there, too? I haven't been keeping up with the fires. I know the Pacific Northwest was experiencing some, so...
I haven't been watching the news.
I know, I have not either. Draco said right on time, late as usual. Thanks for joining us, Draco, as always.
Right.
Mike Ferrucci is tuning in. Welcome, sir. We've got Lou Linder Jr. is checking in from Ocean City, New Jersey this week.
What's up, Lou?
Thanks for joining us.
Get to my Lou.
Mike Ferrucci said, time to do some sketchy stuff. Doodah.
Yeah. Time to do some sketchy crap. Doodah.
Bob McLaren is joining us. Hey, from the hot 51st state. That would be southern New Jersey, for anyone who doesn't know. Julie Anderson is joining us with husband Spud. What a beautiful sunny evening here in Everett. Howdy. Well, welcome. Everett, that's where they live now.
Is that still...
I think it's still Seattle-ish. I'm not sure. Is it still Seattle-ish? Are you still in Seattle? Kind of like how Trinity is still really Newport Richey.
Okay.
I think that's how it works. Alex Couderon is joining us. Welcome, sir.
What's going on?
The McCoys are joining us. Brian and Lisa, the real McCoys, from Alabama. Good being from the when is all the rain gonna stop state.
Right.
It's true. Us here too.
Yeah.
We've got Amy Ellen Holbrook tuning in, and I think Amy is moving. She said that she was moving. So, Amy, where are you going? Are you no longer going? Was she in New York? I want to say she was in New York. Where are you headed? What state?
Yeah.
Kevin Johnson said, Hud Wiss in the house.
Hud Wiss.
Time to get sketchy. We appreciate you. We've got Deb Nelson tuning in.
What's up, sister?
Deb Nelson is a Tampa Bay Lightning fanatic.
Yeah. Well, I think she all Tampa sports.
I think all Tampa stuff, yeah.
Yeah. She definitely follows the home team, so.
Deb, remind me, I have a Tampa Bay Rays window cling I found today that we're going to give to you. Because I'm not going to put it on my car, so.
So we're drawing a pseudo monster. I haven't really decided how he's going to look yet. I'm just kind of laying down some ground rules. So somebody
he's got a big mouth. I can see.
Somebody hit. Well, he's screaming.
Oh.
Somebody had said, "Hey, let's draw a monster," and I was like, "Huh, we haven't really done something with a monster in a little while."
Revisiting our original,
the old Monster Mondays
that we used to do. Fun times. So here you guys have it. Flashback.
So hopefully you think it's fun times.
Yeah. We've got Terry Charnisky tuning in. Hello, Terry. Terry is one of our local friends here in the Newport Richey area. We've got Mama Wood tuning in. Mama
Mom.
and Tim are in the house. You made a great dinner. Yum. She didn't get to eat it. I think she's just assuming it was good.
Right.
But
it was good. I'll say.
yeah,
it was
Johnny
good.
liked it. Johnny liked it. I did. I used my indoor grill. Super happy.
Yeah.
We've got James Olchin joining us. Good evening.
What's up?
Welcome back. He was with us last week, remember?
Yes, I do.
Austin Steele tuning in. Hello, everyone. Shaggy LeBlanc is tuning in.
Mr. LeBlanc.
Shaggy LeBlanc. Shaggy and Tony here, Detroit watching. Did you see the video
Nice.
of his, I want to say it's his granddaughter, little girl.
Oh, yeah.
With a little squirt bottle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that was the cutest.
She's pretty adorable.
Those are the kinds of little helpers you want.
For sure.
Spud said we are just north of Seattle. Okay, so Seattle-ish, we'll call it. Kevin Visioni, howdy from Moline, Illinois. You drew a hot rod truck that was very close to one I built.
Okay.
He said.
Cool.
Yeah, there are a few that Johnny does that hit the spot for people, I think.
Yeah.
You know, not necessarily your particular vehicle, but maybe something that looks similar.
Similar.
Oscar Lindermuth is joining us. Finally catching an episode, he said. Hope you can stay, or I hope I can stay for the whole thing, is probably what he was trying to say.
Well, we hope so, too.
Yeah, we try to keep it about an hour. Sometimes we get to talking, though, get to chatting, and Johnny gets to sketching and gets a little detailed with some of his stuff.
Yeah,
so
so
it might go a little longer.
So tonight we're doing, we're adding a monster in there because someone said, hey, can you kind of go over the details of doing a monster? So just to recap, and then we'll go back to who's watching, you know, because it is we do a sketching show here.
We do. Despite my big mouth.
You said it, I didn't.
Wow.
Anyways, so what we do is we lay the groundwork down. So I basically did some ideas of where the body is going to fall in line with the car. And then, you know, I kind of did a little bit of a skeleton in trying to get proportion as far as arms are concerned. Placement of the head. I know that it's a monster and it's got an exaggerated mouth. So you can see where there's the head I drew. And now we've gone down further in the mouth.
Is this your normal process?
This is how, yeah.
So you normally do almost like a stick figure.
Kind of, yeah.
Really, and then build the body.
Build from there. So then now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make that section very light. And then we'll start going back over and building more. I'm actually going to move this one down closer to the car layer.
Oh my God, I said the McCoys were from Alabama. I know they're from Louisiana.
It's Louisiana, yeah.
I'm so sorry. I know you're from Louisiana. Why did I say Alabama?
Who knows?
That is crazy. Eric Shinkle's joining us. Howdy, guys. Welcome.
What's going on?
Julie wants to know if the indoor grill is a George Foreman.
I believe it is, yes.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. Michael Allen said, Happy Sunday, Johnny Jalopy and Elizabeth Wood. Why Happy Sunday? Today is Monday.
Well, maybe it's Sunday for them.
How?
I don't know.
I don't think it is.
I don't know.
Michael, is it Sunday or Monday by you? Kevin said, wow, you pronounced my name right the first time. Good job. Oh my God.
There we go.
Somebody note this. I got a pronunciation right.
Who knew?
Maybe because it's Italian, and I too am Italian.
Are you though? Are you Italian?
I'm a Puglisi.
Yeah.
I'm like one step away from being in a mob at this point. Speaking of which,
we'll talk about it. Keep going.
Heads up, guys! I watched Goodfellas last night.
It only came out many years ago, and she just now has seen it.
I think I've seen bits and pieces. I don't think I ever.
Right, you
saw
said that's what you had said. You had never really watched the whole thing,
right?
To where you understood it. Yeah.
Kathleen Harrigan said, "I'm watching Shaggy." Oh, is Shaggy doing a live?
Nice.
Oh. John Mitchell's tuning in. I like monsters. Well, good thing, because that's where we're headed tonight.
Yeah, and I'm still, you know, he's in a Type 3 little fastback here, so I'm trying to kind of keep it kind of a dude dude kind of driving it, So,
And I've noticed that you're doing an upright, a portrait.
Yeah, we've got it in portrait mode, yes.
Portrait mode instead of landscape mode tonight. Which is not a normal thing. You only have so many that are done this way.
Correct.
Many times it does revolve around a monster, though, so you can get the height.
Correct, yeah. So you get that distance.
Eric Schinkel said about an hour. Right. And he's rolling his eyes. Sorry, we try.
What's that?
Lane Kelton is tuning in. Lane is from
Laney
Alabama.
Kelt. Yes.
Maybe that's why I was thinking Alabama. Mike Furchie said, was at Leadfoot City Sunday. Was hoping to see you guys. They have it every third Sunday.
Yeah, we hope to start heading to that area. It's pretty close to us. It's not very far away. Yeah, we're hoping to do a few more car things lately. We just we had some stuff in the works and some things we were doing. Didn't really get to do that.
Yeah, I don't feel like we've been really able to do it at all in the last couple months.
No.
Just between the car not being up to snuff and then just with the rain. It's just been so crazy raining here every single day. I mean, I'm sure there's days you want to take Kona to work and you're like, well, it's supposed to pour later. And then
Yeah, and that's really what stops me because I don't have any windshield wipers.
That and
well,
how low to the ground you are
I'm
and
not
some
worried
of the
about
puddles.
that. I'm not worried about
Really?
that. Yeah.
With how deep some of the puddles get?
Yeah, I'm not concerned about that. Just said what I'm concerned about, which is I don't have any windshield wipers.
True. Michael Allen said happy Monday. So he changed his mind.
Okay.
Kathleen said draw.
We're trying. Oops.
Kevin said she's a Sicilian. Oh. So Puglisi is a Sicilian name? I don't even know where my roots are.
Yeah, that's sad that you don't.
I know. I like the pizza. Sicilian pizza.
Do you really, though?
Yeah. I do. I prefer a thin crust, but I do like it. The Sicilian that I used to get up in Jersey. That's the pizza that I like.
Right.
Alicia Allen said, hey guys, we made it. Sorry I'm late.
Not good
Welcome. What?
I said, so you like that not good pizza?
I love Jersey pizza, and it is good. You haven't experienced it like I have.
I guess I haven't, because...
You've gone to maybe one or two places up there.
Where you've taken me?
I wanted to go on the boardwalk. It's not all about boardwalk pizza. Not every time.
So you're saying
Camp is joining us.
So you're saying other places there
Yes.
have better pizza?
Yeah.
You just haven't taken me there.
Right.
And all the times that we've gone.
Yes. We're there for 4 days. We're not going to eat pizza every single day.
We haven't had pizza once.
Oh my God, we do.
Well, I mean, not saying once. It's always... I haven't been impressed. Never. Not ever by it.
Maybe I wasn't impressed with the food over where you live. Okay?
That's not true, because you were.
Okay, I was. I take it all back.
Yeah, exactly.
Micah Claycamp is joining us. Micah Doodles on the broadcast
What's up,
with us
Micah?
tonight. Go check out Micah's page over at Micah Doodles. He is a fantastic artist as well. Love watching his process, and his finished work is amazing. So go check him out. We've got Peggy Randall tuning in. Welcome. Kevin said, do you ever go to Good Guys in Des Moines?
We would like to start going to a lot of different other shows. We just haven't gone, right?
You know what? Did I not propose to you last week that we sell everything we own, buy the RV, and start touring?
I would love for you actually someday to actually have a realistic conversation with me about stuff like that. It's always these pipe dream things.
How is that a pipe dream?
Okay.
We'd be retiring.
Yeah.
You would be retiring.
Who's retiring?
Early. You would be retiring early. I would be a mobile insurance agent.
Yeah, the way you just... Yeah, okay.
I've got a plan.
Well,
Just
start putting it
waiting
in
on
motion
you.
then.
Waiting on you.
Just let me know when I need...
sell all of my artwork back to Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, let me know when I need to start quitting my job.
Right? Mike Furchie said it was melting hot Sunday, though. Made it about an hour and a half. Yeah, that's the thing with the car shows here in Florida. I mean, really, when we have gone, even when we were going a bunch, the majority of them were towards the fall.
Swelterers?
We didn't really go during the summer.
Yeah.
We really didn't. There's really not a ton happening during the summer. Maybe in the evenings, but not day stuff around here. There's not a lot because it's so hot. People can't do it.
It is warm.
And then, during the summer, you get into the evening hours. Like I said, maybe we do one in the evening. But then it's raining. It's usually raining late afternoon when you would be heading to the show. So, and some people, once we get the windshield wiper, we'll be okay. And we never had an issue taking Raquel out. But there are some people who, if it even looks like it's going to rain, they won't want to take the car out. So a lot of people weren't showing up. Not to mention, a lot of the people here as well are winter visitors with cars. So during the summer months...
So what does that have to do with us going?
Not everybody here. I'm just saying, in general, for car shows in Florida.
Sure, but the car shows are going on.
Sure.
We're just not going.
Right. Which was my point.
I don't think that was your point.
Rich Drilling is tuning in. Redneck Rumble is the show for you. He says, this show
has everything.
And it probably does.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I would love to go to all these. Do you remember the time we were like, hey, everyone, let us know what's going on? We had a calendar. It was 2020. We did our planning meeting last year, and we're like, we are going to try and make some shows. We had a calendar.
Yeah,
remember?
What happened?
COVID. It was COVID.
You're going to blame it all on COVID?
A lot of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Alicia said, I was able to drive my 71 Big to work today after 3 weeks of rain. Yes, I hear you about the rain.
Nice.
Howard?
Yeah, we're hoping to,
Yeah, we will. We will. It's going to happen.
Okay.
Howard said, ity-B doesn't know the difference in Italians. I do not. I do not know. I know some Italians are dark-haired, some are blonde. I do know that, and they're from different places, regions. Bob McLaren said Jersey pizza is the best in the country. Well, I'd say maybe Italy rank number one there, but yeah, Jersey.
Have you eaten pizza from Italy?
No.
Well, then how can you say that?
Because that's where it originated.
But how can you say that? You haven't been there.
I can only imagine.
That doesn't mean that it's the best, then. If you're only imagining.
How would it not be the best? From the place that it originated from.
Maybe it's not your stuff.
Authentic. They make their own bread out there. They got their own tomatoes that they smash out there.
Maybe it's not the type of flavors that you want.
They make their own cheese. How much better can it be?
Do they make their own cheese?
I think so. Cheese and wine, that's their whole deal
See,
over there.
You keep making that statement, which is, I think so.
I've seen programs
that doesn't mean anything.
where they make their own cheese. Well, then, you know what? We need to go, and then we can decipher for ourselves.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Okay.
Okay.
James Olchin said, Johnny, careful, you're arguing with the Queen. See? He's on my side. He's on my side.
Don't be on her side.
Salvador Gomez is joining us. He wants to know, what sketch program is this?
Everybody is always on your side.
Salvador, this is Sketchable. It is an app that Johnny is using on his Microsoft Surface Book.
Right now we're using the pencil mode. So we're going to do this one in pencil with the blue ink as our blue pencil. Just to kind of get a different look than we normally get. And then we might color it in. We'll see how it goes.
Kevin said, I used to live in Destin, Florida, in the Panhandle. I loved it. Now I'm surrounded by corn. Kevin, we have never been to Destin. It is a destination we would like to go to.
Yikes.
But we've never actually been to Destin. From what I understand, it's a pretty hot spot. Kind of like Clearwater down here, where we're at. That's the area to go to up where the Panhandle is. We did, I don't know if we drove through it. I don't think we drove.
Destin?
Yeah, because when we went up to C. Dillon in Pensacola, we had to pass it, but I don't think we were passing through it. I think we were out on the highway. I don't think we were coastal to really see it. But
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's like right before you make the turn to go into the Panhandle area. Yeah. Rico wants to know, what program / app is that? Again, this is Sketchable, and this is a Microsoft app.
Yep.
Bob McLaren.
And this is the paid version, which is I'm not sure what they're charging now, but when I did it
years ago.
when I did it a couple years ago, it was only like $12 or $15.
Affordable
for full version, and they do have the free version that's available, which just doesn't give you it gives you all the same colors and tools, but you don't have control over the tools, making them larger, smaller, shrinking them, lightening them, that kind of stuff.
So definitely worth the add-on.
Yeah, if you like it, at least you can test drive it and see if it's something that you like.
Right. Am I seeing a sideburn happening?
You're on a delay.
Oh, it looks like a sideburn.
But it is a sideburn.
Bob McLaren said, Italy isn't in the U.S., Eddie. I know this. I know where it's at. It's a boot. I know this.
What's it a boot?
Draco
Are you talking Canadian now?
Draco said, my daughter and her kids are in Destin as we speak.
Oh, nice.
Fun time. Kevin said, I-10 would have kept you north of it. And I think we were on I-10, so we were probably north of it. Mike Furchu said, the only bad thing about the Panhandle is it's like a magnet for hurricanes and bad storms. Yeah, it does seem to get hit quite a bit. Beautiful area up there, though. Like I said, we visited my son when he was stationed in Pensacola. We stayed at a hotel right on the beach. It was beautiful. We had the best time, remember?
Yeah.
The McCoy said, Lisa and I spent our honeymoon in Destin. Great place to hang. That might be a place we need to go.
Yes, it is a place we haven't been to.
No, and we keep going over to Daytona and St. Augustine, and those are places we've been. Although we like it there,
we do like it.
there's plenty to do. But this would be a cool place to visit.
Sure.
Heather Myers is tuning in. Welcome. They were out doing some car stuff this weekend.
Yeah,
for sure. Elvis is huge. He's like a man now. I remember when he first started. Their son Elvis started watching. He had to have been 10, 11. Maybe. And I feel like
he's a man. He's a manster now.
Last couple of years, he is totally a man now. It's just crazy. And she did a side by side of what they looked like years ago,
right.
6 years ago or whatever it was, and what they look like now. Oh my God, totally different. It's great to watch their kids grow up.
Yeah.
Kevin said, I went through many living there, so he ain't lying. Opal was one of the worst. I don't remember Opal. What year was that? Oh, he said in Ivan. Ivan, I do remember. Guys, last night I did sit and watch Goodfellas.
You did watch Goodfellas.
And I enjoyed it.
How could you not?
I didn't know
it's violence.
I didn't know
plenty.
If it would hold my attention, but it was riveting. It was really good. One annoying part was the wife.
When she was going to kill him?
I was not a fan. She was just, excuse me for saying this, but shit or get off the pot. Like, she kept bouncing. Do I stay with him? Do I leave? Do I stay with him? Do I leave?
Wow.
Make a decision.
Wow.
Stick with it. So she decides to stay with him, gets sucked into the crap with him, puts herself at risk. You don't do that.
What do you do?
She should have put her foot down.
Oh.
And said, if you're not going to change,
I see where you're at.
You're going to continue to cheat on me.
You're going strong.
I'll be gone. She didn't want to give up the life that they had. So she stayed in it because of the money.
The dollar bills, y'all.
The dollar bills. But wrong reason to stay.
Hey, well, what are you gonna do?
Wrong reason to stay. So, so she was a bit annoying. And the Tony guy, Joe Pesci's character, annoyed the crap out of him.
Why is he annoying?
Oh, my God, because he was just so impulsive.
Yeah.
When you're a gangster, you got to keep that stuff in check, man. You can't.
No way. He was feared. He was feared, man.
No.
Oh, he wasn't?
He was feared because he was a loose cannon.
Right.
And look what happened to him.
Exactly what happened.
Bang, bang, gone.
Don't ruin it for people.
They've seen
In
it.
the Steve movie.
Seen it.
As you're doing your reviews. I love it. This is ity-B's movie review.
20 years later, I'm watching the show.
So next week, we thought we'd get into Well, what's another good one? Deliverance.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't know. Was it
Deliverance?
What were they delivering?
Okay, so then you haven't seen it.
Was it gangster as well?
No.
I did see a gangster one. What did I watch? The wife in that one, and I guess that's
You probably
what
watched
killed me.
Scarface.
Maybe, and it was like a whole group of wives, right?
No.
All the wives got together.
You just watched that on this movie.
Well, that happened here too, but this was a different one.
Oh, here we go.
Different one.
And Sally Field showed up, but no, it was Tom Selleck. Yeah.
And that was the whole thing too with the wives.
I don't think it was a gangster movie. You're thinking like Fried Green
I
Tomatoes
want
or
to say
something.
Sylvester Stallone was in it. What movie was that? Where he was a gangster.
What are you talking about?
Sylvester Stallone was a gangster. He wore a suit and tie thing.
I'm not
What was
buying.
the name of that?
I'm not buying that you watched
Something with a G.
a Sylvester Stallone gangster film.
Yes. What was the name of it? Still Sylvester Stallone movie when he was a gangster.
Oscar is a 1991 movie directed by John Landis.
It's
Oh.
exactly.
Yeah, it was.
It's not that.
I think I did see that. But that was a comedy. This one, maybe I'm getting my wires crossed.
And it probably wasn't
Would
Sylvester
not be
Stallone
a
at all.
stretch. Get Shorty, James Olsen said. Sly, I don't think was a gangster, Julie said.
Yeah.
Godfather, no. Although I might have seen that. Did I see that?
The Godfather? I don't know if you've watched The Godfather.
Is that the guy that sits in the back and goes, I said my name is... like he can barely breathe.
Sure, that's The
And
Godfather.
He's like this. He's like all stiff.
Sure.
Is that him?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love your description.
Kevin Johnson said, I'm funny, how?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the guy, he was
I
making
amuse
a
you.
joke.
I make you laugh. I'm a clown.
Here's what killed me about that scene. How fake the guy's laugh was.
What are you talking about? It was
Not
real.
a genuine laugh.
Oh my goodness.
He was just over abundantly laughing.
ity-B critiques.
Yeah. Kevin Johnson said, I read about that. I'm funny. Oh, like I'm a clown. I'm here to amuse you. Squeal like a pig. Mike
That's
Ritchie said
that's Deliverance.
A Bronx Tale.
A Bronx Tale. I don't know if you've seen A Bronx Tale either. That's a great
I
great
don't.
movie.
I don't think I did.
It's a great movie.
Lizzie said Deliverance was a great movie. She loves it.
Yeah.
Fist. What's Fist? Was that a movie? I don't think I saw that.
I bet you probably hadn't seen that either.
Kevin said Fist. Alicia said Paradise Alley.
Paradiso?
Do they have margaritas there? Get Shorty. Rhinestone.
Right. That was the Stallone film you probably saw.
Rhinestone?
Great gangster film.
Was he a rhinestone cowboy?
No. He was a rhinestone. They stole stones, so they were jewelry heists.
Oh, maybe
Yeah.
I did see that.
You might have.
I might have.
Yeah.
Julie said that's Marlon Brando as the Godfather. As the good father, she said, but I think she meant Godfather.
Well, he was a good father, too.
Didn't he kill people?
Who?
Marlon Brando's
He
character.
didn't need to.
Well, he didn't physically do it. He ordered people to do
Warded?
it. Ordered. Julie said Deliverance is disturbing, to say the least. I have sat through... What's the movie you made me watch when they were doing the car races, but they were killing people? Like everybody was dying.
Death Race?
That sounds like it would be it. That was a horrible movie.
Yeah, it was not a good movie. But it's a great movie.
It was horrible. Not at all what I thought it was.
It's a great movie.
Where the chick was surfing on the car.
What?
She was standing on the car, and she was going like this, and they were driving, and she was like on the hood of the
What
car.
are you even talking about?
She was surfing on the car.
Oh, that was not that
What
one.
movie was that?
That was Death Proof.
Another
great film.
Still stupid.
Quentin Tarantino. That's a Tarantino joint.
Yeah, dumb.
It wasn't dumb.
Dumb.
Did you know the premise? You probably had fallen asleep by then.
Probably because it was stupid.
No.
Yeah, it was weird.
Okay, weird's fine.
Weird and stupid. Draco said, "Hop along and meet a ball."
Yeah.
What is that? What is that from?
I'm gonna make you watch Rhinestone now.
Oh my god.
Oh god, it's gonna be great.
You with the commentary. Oh, Kevin Klingo is watching my son Kevin.
Kevin.
If you joined us early enough to hear the intro music, my son Kevin did our intro
He
music
did
for
do
us.
the intro music. Yes,
Phenomenal musician. Love him to death. Great kid. Thanks, Kev, as always. He's also been doing some artwork.
Yeah, he's got
lately.
some little good sketches going.
He takes after his stepfather here.
Oh, I don't know about that.
But definitely has a creative gene. Well, he's always been very good with music and artistic stuff.
Yes.
So
I have no. That's just me. I've supported him.
Yeah.
In his endeavors of it, but that's all him.
Yeah, he is. He's great. Draco said, "And that river is really close by."
Yeah.
Death Proof, Kevin said. Kevin Johnson said, "Death Race and Death Proof are classics."
They are classics.
Of course, it's weird. It's Tarantino. Yes, well,
it's great. I think you would really enjoy the gangster film Rhinestone.
Alicia Allen said she's seen Death Proof and it was insane to see how many people died. Men love the strangest movies. I will tell you, the kids were living with us, and you're like, "Hey guys, we have this great movie. You wanted us to see it in the worst way," and it was a truck that basically just stalked a guy in a car.
Oh yeah,
what was that?
Yeah, that was great.
Stupid.
It was not.
It was stupid. We lost the kids in the first 15 minutes. They both
Duel.
fell asleep. What is it?
Is it Duel?
Duel?
I think it's Duel. Yeah.
Dumb.
Where they all come to life and start killing people in the town and just spit on the screen.
It wasn't even worth the drive.
What are you talking about? It
to
was
pick it up for
phenomenal.
free. It was horrible.
No.
It was basically
No.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Wrong.
Except 1970s.
Nope.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No.
Where they're being chased by an unknown person.
You're wrong.
It was dumb.
You're wronga.
Kevin Johnson said, "Tonight's Sketchy Live is very Kevin heavy." That's true. We have Kevin Johnson and Kevin Visioni. And
We do have our plethoras of Kevin.
We have tons of Kevins. And then my son Kevin. He spells it differently, but Mike Ferrucci said, "Alicia Allen, it's the cars more than the killings." Oh, okay, so that's what they're there for, the cars, and I think that's why you like it too, is you just like to watch.
No, I like the killings.
Do you like the killings?
I'm just kidding.
Fun fact about my husband.
Who's your husband?
You.
Oh.
We would be in the early stages of our relationship. We used to drive.
Of course, that's not the film I thought you were talking about. I wanted you guys to see, but go ahead. Sorry.
We used to drive from here, from our area, all the way out to Webster, Florida, where the
It's a swap meet.
swap meet used to be. So we'd be looking for car parts. And it was quite a long drive, and we were on some pretty deserted roads, and we usually went early in the morning, and he would just look over at me and gaze into my eyes, and he'd say, "Do you know where I'm taking you?" And I would say, "Well, I thought we were going to the swap meet." And he goes, "Do you realize how easy it would be for me to just pull off the road and kill you right now?"
That is not how that conversation
How did it
started.
go?
So that's funny because I was talking to somebody about this very same thing
About
earlier.
wanting to kill me?
No. No. First of all, we're on a live podcast. Why would I say that at all? That's incriminating.
You would keep it.
First rule of premeditated murder. You don't talk about it.
On
On a live broadcast. Anyway. So, no. When we first started dating and I would take you places, you'd go, "Oh my God, where are we at?" I'm like, "How do you not know? You've lived here for like 8 years.
I know.
How long did you live there? And
I moved here in 03.
right, so
We
how
met
long?
in 08.
So how long?
5 years.
So 5 years. You lived here 5 years and you don't know where you're at? Oh, I've never been around here. I said, okay. So, and then we'd park and then we'd walk somewhere and you'd come out and you're like, how do you know where we parked? I'm like, why aren't you paying attention? Well, I don't need to because I have you. I'm like, so that's when I told you. Like, I remember it was like first or second really a date we had. I said, listen.
No, it was when we went to the concert at the fairgrounds.
Sure, okay.
Because there were a million and one cars.
Same conversation, but what my statement was to you is, listen, you need to be paying attention. You're a female. This is going to sound sexist, but the reality is, you need to be paying attention. Because how do you know, one, we don't get in a fight or something happens? You have no idea where you're at.
You were a bit
no
of a
idea where
hotbed.
you're going.
A fight would have been.
But that wasn't my point. My point was, as we went places, what if I get killed? How are you going to make it to the car? You'd be like, what do I do? You're an instant victim. So I was like, you need to start paying attention to your surroundings. As we're still to this day, you have no clue where you're at. Yeah.
Zero.
I literally could take you somewhere and leave you, and you would not know how to get back.
So bad.
It is bad.
Oh my God.
We'll come out of a parking structure and she'll be like, how do you know where we parked?
I'm over here like bleeping my bleeper.
Yeah.
There have been times that you have been lost. We've come out of Walmart.
There's
and
never, ever been a time.
You start, and then
Wrong.
you like start walking a different
Nope.
way, and I'm like, hey,
Purpose.
we're over here.
That's
and you're
testing you.
Like, yeah, exactly.
Never have I not known where I'm at. Always know where I'm at.
Whatever.
Always.
Robert Spear is joining us. Hello,
What's
sir.
up?
From the Bantha Milk Pond
Bantha Milk.
podcast.
They had a great guest on who wrote a book about some Star Wars stuff.
Oh.
And very, very good. So great job, man. That was a great interview. That guy was very interesting. So hopefully they continue to get more cool guests like that.
Cool.
It was really cool.
Awesome. It's always good when you have a good guest and good content.
Yeah, they did a great job. I mean, they really knocked
Well,
it.
they are interviewers.
Knocked
This
it
is
out
what they do.
of the park.
Kevin Johnson said dual Dennis Weaver.
Yeah.
Is that what you were
Yes.
thinking?
Yes. It was dual. I said dual.
Oh. Howard Pierpont said, I lived in Boston during the mid to late 70s with the Irish and Italians in their prime. I don't need the movies.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. I bet they probably.
scary,
Yeah.
Right? Steve Swank is joining us. Welcome.
Hey, what's going on?
Draco said, Duel was Dennis Weaver being chased by a trucker with a serious case of road rage. Yes, that was what you made us watch.
It was great.
It was boring.
No.
It was horrible.
We couldn't watch Aladdin for the 900th time.
I had kids. My kids were little.
Yeah, they needed some structure.
Oh my God. Cassidy was out in the first 5 minutes.
Right?
How funny. Mike Frucci said the sketch is looking awesome. Oh, true.
Yeah, don't pay attention to what's going on here.
There is a sketch going on.
There is a sketch going on. I'm just trying to get some of the details of the car, and then I'm going to back it back out, and we'll get it.
Okay.
We'll be back in business where you guys can see what we're doing.
Back in business. Bob McLaren said that should have been an early sign. LOL.
Right.
Kevin Johnson
For who,
said-
though, right?
Kevin said, you want to see a terrible movie, try and watch a movie called Rubber. The worst. Have you seen it?
I don't think I have.
I've seen Flubber, but I don't think I've seen Rubber. Sounds car-related, though. Julie said you need to watch more Criminal Minds. See, that's the problem. I don't watch any of that stuff. I think everybody's a good person. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I'm very trusting and naive.
You really, when we met, holy Toledo, you were very trusting and naive.
Yeah, little bit. Angel Vizcano said Camaro 69, please.
Yeah, on the list, man.
On the
list. Quite a few folks have been asking for Camaro.
Because that may be coming up.
Yeah.
Robert Spears said thank you very much, and that thank you for the plug. It was fun talking to John Jackson Miller was his name.
Yeah, really, it was a great interview, man. So great job.
Jim Pollan, hey everyone from Hobo's Hot Rod Garage, internet issues tonight. Was great to see Russ Randall, Tommy, and Russ's wife Peggy at the Syracuse Nationals over the weekend. Yes, and shout out to you guys for giving Johnny Jalopy a shout out.
Yeah,
Russ,
thanks for wearing the gear at the
his
show.
Brother, was it his brother? I think it was his brother. Were wearing Johnny Jalopy gear. Yes, that was very cool to see. So we appreciate you representing at that show. Kevin Johnson said, I double dog dare you to watch all of the movie Rubber. Jeez. We'll have to see how bad it is, because I can't even guarantee I'll sit through a half-hour sitcom at this point. Robert Spears said you have to watch Corvette Summer. That was a great movie. Have I seen that one?
I can't remember. We did the drawing of it. I
Right.
can't remember if you watched it with me, and it's one of those movies I wanted you to watch with me, because again, it's Mark Hamill. Come on.
Mark Hamill.
That would be Luke Skywalker.
Oh. See, and I wasn't a huge fan of his.
Yeah, that's because you're not
I always thought,
a
was
good
he an
movie.
ice skater?
No, that's Dorothy Hamill, you dork.
Was it his sister?
No, they're not related. You know, people have names that are the same.
I thought they were brother sister and they did something.
Of course you did.
Mark Hamill.
That's so funny.
Was Mark Hamill a figure skater?
No.
Information form. Is Mark Hamill a skater? According to AskingLot.com.
No, he's Luke Skywalker. Dorothy Hamill is an American figure skater.
Were you about to say you're right? Because everyone on here knows I'm right. I don't think there's one person listening to this thing right now who is going, I think ity-B's got him this time. I think Mark Hamill was a figure skater.
Oh, Julie said Scott Hamilton is the skater.
There you go.
I knew it was so. That's so funny. Oh my god. Oh, Lizzie saw the movie Rubber. Lizzie, was it bad? Did you sit through the whole thing? Oh my goodness. So funny. Guys, I didn't see Hank on the broadcast tonight yet. He's usually watching on Mondays just to see what kind of nonsense we're getting ourselves into here. But he has done a great job on our website. Please go check it out over at johnnyjalopy.com. Very interactive site, I will tell you, for anyone who's watching tonight, who hasn't been on here before, doesn't really know anything about Johnny's art. Please go check it out, because there's quite a bit on there. We've got t-shirts, we've got hats, we've got stickers, we've got a ton of art. We have the last 4 years of every live video that we have done since we've been doing Sketchy. And it's the picture and then a link to the video so you can watch it drawn. He has done a phenomenal job making it that interactive. So we are so appreciative of Hank Dutton. Hank is also an amazing artist himself. Go check out hankd.com
for sure
for all of his stuff. But he's been great to work with. We are very thankful. He's been keeping everything in order for us and keeping us pumped up about our products and
in order.
In order, keeping it in order. But yeah, definitely take a minute and head on over to the website. Just check it out. Feel free to order something while you're there. I'm not gonna tell you have to.
You're gonna say I'm not gonna lie,
but it's available. No. Robert Spears said so close, ity-B, about the Scott Hamilton. Well, it was similar. I don't know why I was thinking figure skate.
it wasn't close at all.
Whatever. Bob McLaren said, Johnny, do you drink? If not, maybe you should start.
Right? Yeah.
We used to drink on Monday nights. We used to have a glass of wine on Monday nights. I was feeling a little under the weather earlier today.
Yeah, and I didn't want to drink alone with nobody else.
I would have been here with you. I'm just drinking water.
Yeah.
Chris Walker's joining us. He said, Johnny rocks.
Oh, thanks so much.
Nice.
Hopefully you're speaking of me, not, another Johnny. There are a couple of them.
Lane said Hank Dutton will probably be checking in before the end. He usually does. Sometimes he stays stealth. He's behind the scenes. But if there's an opportunity for a quick trivia answer, he's usually right on top of it.
Right. So there we go, guys. There's our
There's
dude.
our sketch. And you said this is a fastback?
Yeah, this is a Type 3 fastback.
Type 3. Was that the one that you were trying to fit into the...
I couldn't
drawing
find
last
room.
week?
Yeah, I couldn't get room.
Okay, so
yeah.
he really wanted to include this in the Volkswagen drawing that he did last week and didn't have enough room because there were already a slew of cars in that drawing. Again, on the website, go check it out. Last week was, how many were there? 6 or 7?
I think so.
I'm pulling it up right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There were 7 Volkswagens in a row at a show.
Yeah.
In that picture
It will be becoming a shirt soon.
We're excited.
I am in the midst of
In
trying
the works,
trying
as we like to say.
work that into a t-shirt.
Yeah. So we had a huge response to that one. But again, he was trying to fit this car into that lineup and wasn't able to fit it in. Otherwise, they would have just been microscopic at that point.
Yeah, they would have been super small.
They would have been way too small. So here it is tonight, another Volkswagen. Robert Spears said, don't forget to hit save.
Yeah, good point. We'll go back out. We'll come back in.
Alicia said, can't wait to get our prints. Alicia, I have you all packed up, but I do not have the revised print that you had requested. So Johnny needs to do that, and then we'll get it out this week, but you'll definitely have it before the show. So thank you for that. And maybe I will give a shout out to that. Hold on one second. Let me pull up your correspondence. So the Allens are hosting, well, I don't know if they're hosting it. Well, yeah, I guess they are. It's presented by BDC Garage, Building Dream Cars. V-Dubs at Indiana Beach. And it's August 14th in Monticello, Indiana. So
definitely go check it out.
Yeah, they are
Sounds
doing
like
a show there.
Cool show. Man, it would be cool if we could go, huh?
They're doing swap meet,
right?
Air cooled and water cooled. That would look at all the parts you'd be able to get. I bet.
I just think it'd be a fun show to make it to. Yeah.
I would have loved it. August 14th. What are we doing? That sounds like a month. I don't even know if that's doable. That would have been great. It's on a Saturday, so it's not doable. But yeah, so go check that out or hit up Alicia Allen for more details on that if you're in the Indiana area or a state surrounding, and you may want to drive in for it. But
yeah,
they're going to be doing
sounds like fun.
Johnny Jalopy Best in Show giveaway, I think.
Oh,
so yeah,
really?
Well, that's what they wanted you to do the print for.
Roger that.
Kevin Johnson said this car looks freaking great tonight, so he's digging it.
Thank you.
Kevin Missione wants to know, do you do custom drawings? Could I send you a pic of mine to get it drawn? We do. Well, I say we. Johnny does do some custom renderings. You'll want to email us, and we'll have to give you our timeline because there are quite a few ahead of you at this point.
Yeah, I'm a little booked up right now.
Like 2 months out?
Maybe even more.
Okay. Yeah, there's quite a bit that he has on his plate at the current time. If you go to our website, though, there is a link to email, and you can get to us there. Lane said, as soon as I get back, I'm definitely sending y'all a piece of wall art. I didn't get a chance to mail it before I left. No worries. No worries. Alicia said, wish you could be there. Everyone is welcome. Julie said, Itty does custom Smurf pics. I haven't drawn a Smurf in quite some time, actually. It's been a while. Kevin said, no rush, looking forward to it. Okay, yep, hit us up and we'll discuss with you timeline and pricing and see if we can make that happen for you. It seems like this time of year, I think a lot of people are taking vacation, so day jobs seem to get a little bit more busy.
Yeah, my day job definitely has increased lately, so
yeah.
It's been a little bit of a challenge.
Well,
Definitely grateful for it,
your
though.
fiscal year, so you're probably doing that push.
Yeah, and then I've got a bunch of reviews I gotta do. It's gonna be
Yeah.
good times.
This is why we need to quit our jobs.
Start making that happen for me.
I know, I would love it. Oh, Draco said, truth, I do Smurf pics. Robert Spears said, can you draw me as a Smurf?
She probably could.
I probably could.
Yeah. All right. Well, there we go.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're dropping some color now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to Want to do something on his t-shirt. He's wearing a tank top.
It is a tank top. Oh, when you were scooting it in and out, I didn't really get a clear picture. It looked like he had a mustache, but one is his arm and the other one is his tongue. But I looked because it was coming out.
Right.
And I was like, what is that? Lane said, this time of year is definitely busy for me. Yeah, I think it does get a little busy, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll get it done. I mean, right from, really, I feel like as soon as the fall starts, we're into holiday season already. And people are prepping and planning for the holidays. Another great reason to head over to the website and check out stuff and get stuff ordered now and
Get it watered.
for your Christmas packages. James Olchin said, great picks. Johnny, ity-B, thanks for your knowledge. Good night.
Oh, they're heading
My
out.
knowledge. I didn't even share anything. James, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man.
Lizzie said, if anyone would like a key ring, please hit me up. Elizabeth's Handmade Jewelry or anything
Nice.
else. Yes, she is doing those resin key rings. A lot of, and I say this all the time, but we have a lot of entrepreneurial people
We do have that.
following the broadcast,
Which
which
is
is great.
Yeah.
And very, like, everybody's so hands-on, you know, like creating things and being artistic. And that's just so
It's
cool.
very cool.
Kevin Johnson said our basement project is getting closer, so hopefully. Nice. Nice. We have some projects we need to do around here too. So we will see how that goes. If you ever come back to Florida, I could use some welding pointers. Mike Frucci said to Lane. I know. How cool would it have been to have him do like a
Welding class.
like a little
Yeah.
a little quick weekend. You get everybody together in the area. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, I'm sure there's probably people here too that are probably doing stuff like that. You know, where everybody could kind of go. I still like I don't really know all of what you need to get started. I know you definitely need the gas. We talked about that already, but I would love for you to start doing just like little things. I know there's no time. That's the biggest thing, is really the biggest challenge is just time. But even just silly little things just to get familiar with how to do it again, because it's been so long since you've done it.
Sure, babe.
I might even get out there and put the helmet on and try my hand at it. Would I get burned? I probably would.
Why would you get burned?
Because I'm clumsy like that.
Don't be clumsy.
Well, I would try not to be. You've seen me with hot glue. It's a mess. I'm not to be trusted.
Did you have a point?
It's kind of like hot glue, except it's hot metal, right?
Is it like hot glue?
I don't know.
I bet every welder just went, oh, thanks. It's just like hot. It's just like crafts. It's hot glue. Yeah. ity-B, it's been a little while since you've offended anybody,
Oh
so
my
let's just go
God.
ahead and get that over with now. Hey guys, welding's just like doing crafts and hot glue.
Unreal.
I don't know why they charge so much money for it.
I'm not talking about it being like hot glue. I'm just saying.
You're the one that said it.
It's hot metal.
This
you're
is
dealing
called
with.
backpedaling, ladies and gentlemen. It's called backpedaling.
It's hot glue, hot metal, both a hot substance. And if I burn
Sure.
my finger on
Hot
that,
fudge and hot steel. The same thing.
I would burn myself on hot fudge as well. Oh my gosh. Mike Furcci said, I'm legally blind and I'm welding. Not great, but my welds penetrate and are very strong. You can do it. Draco said, the fun thing about welding is that it's just like hot glue. Said no welder ever.
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Johnson said, welding is just like hot glue.
Just like it.
Julie said, molten metal is just like hot glue. Said no one ever.
Yeah. Are you now seeing what you said?
I think the bigger point here.
Are you seeing what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm saying.
Oh,
if
here we
I'm
go.
burning-
Here we go. This is where she doesn't give up.
Because this is my point. If I can burn myself on hot glue, which is meant for a simple crafter, how do you think I'm going to fare with hot metal?
The exact reason why I wouldn't have you do it.
What about teaching me the proper way? That's what I'm saying. I would get out there with you, learn.
Okay. A wise man said once to your hot thing, if you can dodge a ball, you can dodge anything.
I'm not good at dodgeball. Oh my God. Well, it remains to be seen.
What remains to be seen?
Whether or not I could do it. I think I could.
No one says you can't.
I think if push came to shove and I had to weld my way out of a situation, I could probably do it.
You might be able to.
I may lose an arm, but I could do it. Speaking of losing an arm, guys, Shark Week was phenomenal. Anyone else tuning in for this? I just saw the blue. It reminded me of the sea. Hence, Shark Week last week. It's over now.
Thank God.
I forced Johnny to watch a week's worth of it with me in the evening.
It wouldn't have been so bad if it wasn't all the same.
It wasn't.
Every day.
They were different sharks.
Every episode
They were different sharks.
was the same shark.
It was not the same.
Every episode.
It was not the same shark. It was very interesting. So
It was
you,
the same
you said you like
sharking.
documentaries.
It was the
You're
same.
a FOD fan of documentaries.
But the difference between a documentary and Shark Week was in a documentary, the B-roll makes sense, where you're like, okay, this was where they were taking B-roll and they were trying to convince me that these people were swimming with sharks. I'm not buying it.
How were they not swimming with sharks?
They weren't.
The camera view showed sharks.
Oh, sure. Were they in the same
By the
waters
people,
as the
yes.
sharks? Of course. B-roll.
What do you think? There was a glass partition in front of them where they were. never
No,
in
what I'm
danger?
saying is B-roll.
Anyway, I
It was
enjoyed it.
all B-roll.
I learned a lot.
When it's like, oh, look, the shark! Look out, the shark's coming from your right, and then it's over. How's it? Every shark comes from the right.
Maybe it's just the way they're
Oh,
standing.
it's attacking the cage. No, it's just looking at you in the cage. It's not attacking
Its
the
mouth
cage.
was open and around the cage. That was attacking the cage. That seems like it was attacking the cage. Oh, you're doing a little replaced panel on this one, it looks like.
Yeah,
Nice.
for fun.
For fun. You don't normally do a Frankenstein.
I thought you were going to say, you normally don't do fun stuff.
No, normally it's a Frankenstein. This one looks like a true project car. And what's with the black and white? Is he a sailor?
Is who a sailor?
The monster.
Why are you saying that?
Are you going to leave his shirt black and white?
I don't know. But what does that got to do with being a sailor?
Because he almost looks like, I guess when I see the black and white tank top,
Here we go again. ity-B and our generalizations.
it reminds me of the time for Halloween that you dressed up.
And I wasn't a sailor.
What were you? It wasn't a sailor.
It was an old-timey muscle guy.
Yeah. And a black and white tank top.
Yeah.
So that's what it reminds
why does
me
it
of.
remind you of a sailor?
I don't know. Maybe like a Popeye-esque type person.
Popeye didn't wear that.
He wore tank tops.
When did Popeye ever wear a tank top?
Did he wear wife beater? In
When?
the movie.
He always had a rolled-up shirt, button down.
Oh, maybe it was. But it was.
Are you thinking of Brutus, who also had a button-up T-shirt?
Was it a t-shirt?
Or a shirt, excuse me, T-shirt.
Didn't somebody wear a tank top in that?
You tell me.
I thought Popeye wore a tank top.
Maybe when he went to the beach and he changed into swim clothes.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
The one episode that all of them are.
Oh, jeez. Robert Spears said, put a shark fin on the car in honor of Shark Week. I actually asked him if there was a shark car that he could draw in honor of Shark Week.
I said, and what did I say?
You said no.
I didn't say there wasn't a car. I just said, no, I'm not doing that.
He said no. He was not a fan of Shark Week. This was not...
This season, I didn't like it. I didn't think it was good. I thought the last years that we watched was really good. This was, they kind of feels like they threw it together.
No.
Yeah, that's my critique of Shark Week this year.
I liked it. And that's all that matters because
I didn't
was
need to
the
hear a 30-minute deal of a Snoop Dogg telling me a story of people on their videos. That's not Shark Week.
Yeah, it wasn't that, they weren't all winners, babe. Okay, you had to filter through all of that, and just the content was interesting.
Was it?
Yes.
It was the same as last year.
No, not always.
And then the one that really annoyed me was when they were doing like Sports Center for the air version of the Sharks.
Oh.
Hey, it's been 2 times we've shown this. Let's
Jaws.
go. Yeah, let's go to the
It
standings.
was air jaws.
And then they show the same jumps over and over again. It was
Because they were
ridiculous.
measuring them. They had to measure height, they had to measure hang time, and they had to measure speed. These are things people want to know. Oh, Draco said you could have done the Mako Shark Corvette. We did talk about that.
Oh, I know.
Because you
I
showed
could have.
me.
I could have.
You showed it to
And
me.
you know what I didn't do? The
That
Mako
Corvette.
Sharp Corvette, because I didn't like Shark Week.
Jeff Bell said he wore a Cracker Jack. Is that what they were called?
I'm not. Maybe. Why are you asking me? I don't know clothing.
Did Popeye wear a tank top?
Is Popeye truly a sailor man?
It was a sailor tunic. It was very basic, black shirt with light blue trim on the sleeve, a sleeve cuff, a red kerchief. What does Popeye wear? Did Popeye wear a Cracker Jack? What is a Cracker Jack? I've never heard
He
of
ate
it.
Cracker Jacks.
Oh, it was a distinctive white Cracker Jack uniform is what they called it. That's weird. Dylan was in the Navy. My son was in the Navy. I never heard it called a Cracker Jack.
It's because your son wasn't in the Navy in the 40s.
Oh.
That might have something to do with it.
So they don't call it the same thing now? Oh, that's
I'm just guessing.
Oh my god. Oh, that's
I mean, that could be the reason.
oh shit. Yeah, probably true. Robert Spears said, "What about the cast of Sharknado doing bad acting?" I missed that episode. We didn't watch that.
First of all, it was the worst people.
Yeah, we caught like the tail end of it, and he's like, "Oh,
That
that
dude,
God."
Ian Ziering.
Never liked
or
him.
what-
Wasn't he from like
ugh.
90210
Yeah.
or something?
Ugh. Ugh.
Julie said,
He's almost a Ben Affleck to me.
as bad as poor Ben Affleck. Leave the guy alone. Julie said maybe it was because of COVID, need to socially distance from the sharks. That's possible. Jeff Bell said that's what the dress uniform is called in the Navy. So even to this day, Jeff, or just back in the 40s? Bob Gore is tuning in. Welcome,
What's
sir.
up,
Nice
Bob?
to have you joining us.
How you doing?
Jeff Bell said, trust me, he wore a Cracker Jack. That's funny. Guys, if you're just joining us, Johnny is doing a Volkswagen Fastback
The Type 3.
Type 3 with a monster in it. Little flashback to Monster Mondays, where it all started when we first started this back in, gosh, what was it? 2017,
It's been a minute or two.
18, 19, 20. No, we started in 2018. Still. Jeff Bell said it's a slang term. I wore one too. So I guess Dylan might know. I'm going to have to ask him if he knows what a Cracker Jack is. He'll probably respond with the popcorn candy.
He's your son, so probably.
He probably will. Alicia Allen said, looks cool. Yeah, I'm digging this front panel being a different color. Looks cool. What color are you going to do the monster, do you think?
I haven't got there yet.
Yeah, the car looks pretty sick. I remember, because I obviously didn't look at this type of stuff when I was growing up, so the whole guy coming out hugely from the top of the car with this gear shift all the way out the top, you know, and just over exaggerated. My first experience in any of that was watching you draw. So you clearly were looking at all this stuff because this is how Ed Roth used to do his monsters and stuff like that. So that's how you grew up looking at that stuff. But I had never seen it before, and I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, it is physically impossible for this to happen, you know. So here I am, just trying to be all proportioned.
What?
Yeah,
You know, welding's just like hot fudge.
hot glue. I said
Hot glue, right. Sorry.
And I wasn't saying it was as simple as hot glue. I was saying if I can burn myself on hot glue, I stand a pretty good chance of taking off an entire arm if I were to learn to weld. That's what I was saying.
Right.
I am not in any way saying welding is a hobby or a craft.
Oh my God. What do you mean?
I did not.
Oh.
Like for housewives.
Oh. She now goes sexist. Well, we've just lost. ity-B's been canceled.
Oh my God. Yeah, in this cancel culture.
Yeah,
Somebody's going to get a hold of this.
You're gonna get canceled, man.
I've now just called people Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, better you than me.
That's probably something too. Oh my God.
Better you than me.
Somebody will turn me in. Hey, maybe I'll get famous that way.
Yeah. Oh, so you're trying to do? Become famous?
Maybe. Kevin Johnson said face palm, ity-B. Pretty much. It's pretty much my life's existence to face palm. That's pretty much what I do. Mike Frucci said, Itty, keep digging that hole deeper.
Right.
That's what I do. I think I was born with a shovel in my hand at this point.
Here's where she starts degrading people who carry shovels. Next.
Bob Gore said, I'm so offended. Robert Spear said, I've used a hot glue gun and I'm not a housewife. Are you?
Right, yeah. Hot glue guns are only... Right? Is that what you're saying?
No.
What are you saying
Not
then?
at all. Some people who use hot glue guns are not wives at all. Or housewives. Kevin Johnson said, we still love you. Thank you. Here's my question. Are you going to put hair under his arm?
Maybe.
I think you should. I think you should be, because you have the little chinny chin hair. Oh, Paul Marziani said, good job. Battery going fast. Good night. He's got to run.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks for joining us. What does it say on his, dub on his hat? Pretty cool.
Do we like it?
I'm digging it. I think people are liking it. Likes and loves, guys, if you're digging where this one's going.
Where are we at in time?
We are at an hour and 9 minutes.
Okay, I need to wrap this up.
He needs to wrap it. Yep, I see people liking and loving, so I think you're in good shape here. Robert Spear said, looks awesome. Lizzie said, looking good. Yeah, this is a fun one. He looks like he's having a good time. His tongue looks very large.
Mm-hmm.
Disproportionate. Is that a word? I think it is. I think it is a word.
Has that ever stopped you before?
No, really hasn't. Kevin Johnson said the sketch is looking killer. Austin Steele said this looks great. So people are digging it. Are you guys liking the monster? Are you liking the monster? He looks like he's monstrous, but he's not really a monster. Like a monster would be not a human. I feel like this guy's human, but monstrous.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure, yeah.
Because he's human. Like if you made him green or purple or something.
I can.
No, I like him like this. Because it looks like just a guy who pieced the car together and he's just hauling ass. That's what it looks like to me. Salivating, apparently. Or drawing me in my 20s. See? Encapsulating. That is also a word, I think.
Look at you.
Look at me with the big... What am I, like thesaurus tonight? Am I Bethosaurus?
Bethosaurus, for sure.
Draco said humanish.
Offendosaurus.
Shaggy LeBlanc said, is that the word of the day? It can be disproportionate or encapsulate. Either one. I will take either one at this point.
For the win.
For the win. Use it in a sentence. Language of origin. I used to do spelling bees when I was in school.
Did you? Mm-hmm. That was interesting. Thanks for sharing.
Yep. You'd never know it.
Me, me. Guys, I don't know if you know everything about me, but let me tell you a little bit more about me.
Excuse me. If you can be a foff, I can be a foe. Fan of English.
Yeah, if you can only use it right.
I use the abridged Jersey version.
Correct.
Of English. We've got Maddie Bunce tuning in. Mateus. I don't know.
Mateus Buntus.
That's what it was.
It's a Spartan name.
No, you did Mattius.
Mattius Buntus?
Mattius Buntus. He said, I'm here now. The party can start.
That's right. Indeed,
sir. Indeed. Digging this one, babe. This one looks great. I feel like, you know how sometimes when we go places and we see like a couple and
a couple of what?
I'll be like, his name is blah, blah, blah. Her name is blah, blah, blah. Mm-hmm. And we like guess their names based on what they look like and what we think their names are going to be. Mm-hmm. What would you think? Like, to me, this looks like a Richie.
Richie?
Yeah.
You're watching too much King and Queens.
No, he would have long hair at the back if it was that Richie. Oh,
Yo, Moose.
Jeff Bell said, Johnny is an NAFOA. A NAFOA. Not a fan of Affleck.
You are correct.
A NAFOA. Oh my gosh.
Not a fan.
Oh, you got rid of the black and white.
So, rid of it.
It's teal and white. Or teal and black now.
It is now.
Oh, Alicia Allen said Eddie. Okay. Something with an IE at the end. It's either Freddie, Eddie, Richie, Stewie. No, it can't be Stewie. Then I think of Family Guy. What can his name be? What do you think his name is? You're drawing him.
I don't know. I don't have a name.
He looks Italian with the black and the sideburns. No sleeves, so I'm going to guess he's from Jersey. Maybe a Salvatore. We could do Salvatore. There was a Salvatore on the broadcast tonight, so I don't want to offend Salvatore. We're not using Salvatore. What can we use? I did go to high school with a guy named Sal, and he looks like this. I like Richie, although Alicia Allen said Eddie. Bless you. Whoever he is, he looks like he's having fun. There's a lot of blue in this.
There's a lot of blue, isn't there?
Yep. I think you need to break it up with his shirt being a different color.
The shirt is a different color.
It's still blue in nature. It's from the same color wheel. And you can't really do it red because his tongue is red. This is the beauty of this program. You can change it up if you need to, which he is going to do. Purple. Too close to the blue. I think it's too close to the blue, babe. Pink. Okay. He's a trendsetter. Maybe go back to the white. Is that what you're doing? I think the white. I vote white for the shirt. We leave it at that. Cool. I don't know if anybody caught some of the posts that I've done recently. I've done a hashtag, where in the world is Johnny Sack? I switched from my regular purse to the Johnny sack for when we go out and about. It's a little easier to just fling it on my back. I'm hands-free, can get around super easy. I'm loving the Johnny sack. It really meets the need for me. I would recommend it. Go check it out on the website. They're $15 over there. You can have your own Johnny sack as well to put on your bag. But what I've been starting to do now is when we go different places, I will bring the sack, stage it wherever we are, take the photo, and then do a hashtag, where in the world is Johnny sack?
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like the sack has a life of its own.
Right.
And it's on these adventures, and we are just along for the ride. So I thought, if anyone else gets a Johnny sack and wants to join in on the hashtag, where in the world is Johnny sack, that would be great. We could start a thing.
We could.
When I started typing it in, it did not auto-populate, which means no one else is doing hashtag, where in the world is Johnny sack.
Thank goodness.
Yeah. So, no fear of someone stealing the idea.
No, nobody's going to take the old Johnny sack idea.
Julie said every sack should have a life of their own. I agree. I think it's important.
Some sacks do have a life of their own.
I just thought it would be a fun little thing to do. So, Kevin said, I wore my Johnny sack 3 times this weekend. See?
Nice.
Car showing? Were you at car shows or car stuff, or just normal everyday?
Normal everyday sack time?
It's handy. We have one in the car with umbrellas, ponchos, rain gear, because we live in Florida in the summer. And then I have one that I've been using, and quite honestly, this one I've had for a couple of years, because we attempted the sacks a couple of years ago.
We did attempt sacks.
And we didn't have a website then.
No,
And we didn't.
We never posted our sacks on the website. No.
That would have brought in a bunch of money.
Yeah. We always kept our sacks to ourselves.
We did.
I kept telling you, people might enjoy seeing these sacks. Why don't we post our sacks?
But mine was one of the original ones that we did. I haven't upgraded to one of the new ones. And it's held up. I've had it for years, and I've used it many times.
You have?
I took it kayaking with me a couple months ago or last month. And, I use it just going in the mall and stuff like that.
The sack held up in water.
It does. It didn't shrink.
There was no shrinkage of this. Oh, no.
Oh, Kevin said just out and about he wore it. Very cool. It's handy. I love it. Lane said I'm going to start sharing my adventures of JJ Sack too. Yay. We'll have another correspondent on the sack scene. Spud said the Johnny sack is sacktacular. Do you guys have one? I think they do. The sacks got sacked, Julie said. Draco said, always talking about their sacks. Don't have sack envy, Draco. You too could be the proud owner of a Johnny sack. Although, do you already have one? I don't even know how many people have bought one or who has them. They've just been, they're a popular item. So, we still have a few. So, get yours today. It's a fun way to represent if you don't want to commit to a shirt, let's just say. Or, here's the double
entendre.
The way to do this double. Johnny tonight is wearing the Sketchy Speed Equipment shirt. It is a front design t-shirt. Boom. Front design t-shirt. Boom. Johnny sack on the back. What? Right? Is that not like the perfect storm?
What?
Then you get a hat and you're just all Johnny'd out, right?
Then you're all sacked up.
Right? Draco said my sack is still in the original mystery box, so we did include it in the mystery box. So he was OG sack as well. Yep. Lane said it don't shrink, it just draws up tight sometimes.
That it does.
Lizzie said me. Oh, so she has one. Spud said, why, yes, we do have a Johnny sack. I figured they did. Kevin Johnson said, I don't feel comfortable posting pics of mine online.
You got to get over the tendencies not to put your sack online. It's
have faith, be confident.
Yeah, you got to
own your sack.
Own your sack. It's one of the rules I live by. Nothing else in the world. You got to be confident in your sack.
That's right. Russ Randall said one toward the Syracuse Nationals last weekend.
Nice.
Very cool. That had to have been cool for people to see your gear at
My
the
sack.
Syracuse Nationals.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody was like, "Wow, is that truly Johnny's sack there?" It seems so much bigger on TV.
Yeah. Kevin Johnson said I wore my sack and ball cap yesterday.
Nice.
Nice. Draco said people have sack envy. I believe they do.
You don't have to. You can be a part of the gang.
You can own one as well. Who knows? We might even do another giveaway at some point. I think we're due. We haven't really done a giveaway in quite some time.
That's true.
We at one point were doing trivia, and we were giving away some sticker packs and stuff like that during trivia. We've done like 2 for deals and stuff. It's just been a challenge time wise to get it coordinated, I think. So it's something that we will do. So stay tuned. We are happy that you guys are checking in with us every Monday night. Thanks for showing up and being an audience.
Sure.
And here's the funny thing. Our Facebook views of these broadcasts have gone down. I mean, we used to have...
Horde.
Yeah. We used to have, 2,000 views on these videos that we posted on Monday nights. Sometimes during the broadcast, we'd have that many people just clicking in. I don't think 2,000 people were necessarily on all at once, but at least viewed it within, a couple days. And now it's maybe like 200. So there is a huge difference in who's seeing it, but the amount of comments that we have back and forth and the interaction that we have with you guys is way more than it used to be, and way more than the actual views. In fact, there's nights there's like 300 comments and we've only had 120 views.
Right.
Or something
Yeah.
like that. So thank you guys for being
interactive
and participating in this with us, because that's what makes it fun.
That's the part we've tried to be where we're doing it different than maybe other people are doing. Yeah,
we're literally sitting here, just the two of us, but I feel like you guys are all around the table with us, and then we're just laughing and having a good time.
Right.
And I think Johnny's talking about doing the camera. We do have the camera. Again, time wise, we need to figure out how to use it. We're going to see if it's going to be compatible with my current computer. I might have to update my computer, because my computer will be the Switch computer. I'll be the producer, basically.
Pretty much, you will be the producer.
Something else I can add to my resume.
You can add to a resume. That's exactly right. That's what I'm trying to sell you on it.
Yep. So, I love the way you did this scuff.
Stuff.
Well, just the way you did the texture on there.
On what?
On the panel.
Oh, you're now catching that? Okay.
Yeah. Love it. Julie said, it's okay, FBI guys who listen in on our phones, it's not that kind of sack. Kevin Johnson said, I used mine to carry my hot glue. Spud Anderson said, the Johnny Sack Club is not exclusive. Order yours and join today. Thank you for that shout out. Exactly, guys. I mean, that's really something that anybody can wear. We've had some women order t-shirts. The t-shirts are men's t-shirts. We do not have a woman's cut available right now. So if you're a woman buying a t-shirt, keep that in mind, because there's men's sizes. But we've had plenty of women buy the men's t-shirts and have no problem with it. The baseball caps are unisex as well. Anybody can wear them, the caps.
You look great in yours.
And the sack.
It's my favorite when you wear it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Love it? Not so much the beanie.
No, the beanie too.
I have the beanie on tonight. I do have the beanie on tonight. And I'm excited about it, because I'm a little chilly in here today, and I'm wearing the beanie in my own home, and I'm very comfortable. So, Draco said to Kevin when he said, I used mine to carry my hot glue, and then Draco said, while welding.
Right.
Bobby Ferriol just tuning in. Bobby, are you guys home from shooting pool? It's 11 o'clock. I would assume he's home by now. Hope you won. Bobby and Betty shoot pool on Monday nights, so they've been missing us on Monday nights, but they're doing something fun instead.
they are.
So
Can't blame them.
yeah, I love pool. In fact, it's kind of where it all started with us. One of
Yep.
our first dates was at a pool hall.
Yep, because you had to play me in a sport that you thought you could beat me in.
And I did beat you.
You did. And then you were talking, you kept on with the billiard style games, and you started talking crap about like
Ping pong.
yeah, and
Air
then air
hockey.
hockey, and then that was it. So pool is pretty much your only domain, and
Connect 4, which you can never beat me at.
Is that really a?
It's a game nonetheless.
It is a game.
Nonetheless. And I dominate.
You do dominate.
Just a few little fun facts about my
Domination.
domination. Pool and Connect 4.
She is a shark.
Yeah. Right? It's my nature.
It is your nature, not your nurture.
I'm
Doing the
very-
wheels a little bit different on this one.
A little bit of a turn on them.
Well, no, just coloring it in just a little bit differently. Not as much detail,
Oh, okay.
chrome-wise,
Okay.
Just kind of playing around.
So you're not going to put the sparkles in like
Oh, I may.
Oh.
Still hit it with a little bit of light. Just doing it a little bit different.
It's hard to watch you draw and talk at the same time. I've just noticed.
It's hard for me to draw.
It's hard for me to watch you draw and talk at the same
Oh,
time.
so imagine having to do both.
I know.
It's not easy, is it?
No, you're amazing.
Thanks.
You're
Finally.
amazing.
Finally, somebody gives me some credit.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it. I mean, because I feel like you have to truly be in the zone when you're doing this.
I
kind
do.
of stuff.
AutoZone.
AutoZone.
Get in the zone. Okay. There's that.
I'm just watching your process and enjoying along with everybody else. We still have 25 viewers.
Well,
still
thanks for
tuned in.
hanging out. I know this has gone a little longer than I intended.
And we always intend. You're at an hour and a half now.
So we're going to try to...
But it does look good. I'm digging it. Watching the process. So there was somebody that you were saying that, actually it may have been on last week's post, that said he wasn't just asking about monsters, but he wanted to know how to draw a monster. So really,
I hope I helped in some way. I didn't really talk much about it, but...
well, but I think even just watching it, I mean, people can pause, and follow the same strokes. I mean, like in true Bob Ross fashion, you are not saying, "Oh, here we're going to do this stroke and we're going to do this." But
I mean, I can do. I'd love to do stuff like. I just don't know if people are even interested in hearing me talk about that kind of stuff.
well, it is a drawing show.
Is it? Mm-hmm. I didn't know. I thought this was ity-B Live.
I think people enjoy the banter. We've had multiple comments about the topic of conversation, where the conversation spins, the fun we have, the things we learn.
Right. And
But at the same time, maybe you can interject just what you're doing.
I sure try, and then you tell me to just shut up and draw. So
Do I? I don't think I do. Like if you said, now I'm pulling color for this, or so right now you're putting in your highlights, and you do that with it's still the pencil tool that you're using.
oh no, I'm going right back to paintbrush.
Okay. So you're using a paintbrush to do those fine lines. Mm-hmm. So you're changing your line width and your line saturation.
We're trying to do some highlights on this fender lip. So this would be a little bit lighter color than that color there.
Here's what I've noticed too, because I've watched some other digital artists draw, and a lot of them are using two hands. They'll use like you're drawing with your right hand, they'll use their left hand to skew the page and move the page. You do everything with one hand, I've noticed. You know, unless you're making it big and you have to do it with two hands. But you very rarely use that other hand. Have you noticed that?
No.
I've noticed it. Now you're purposely using your other hand.
That's the way I always turn the page.
Well, when you turn the page, you have to use two hands, I feel like, or it'll just kind of spin right off the page.
I just did it with one.
Look at you. I think that's the coolest part about this program is that having that ability to manipulate.
It's not
like
just
that.
this. In most drawing programs, you can manipulate the.
No, of course. I'm just saying, watching you use this in comparison to paper and how hard that was. I mean, there were times you would do like this phenomenal drawing in pencil, and then you would have pencil marks all over. You'd have to go back with an eraser and erase all that.
Yeah.
Or you'd have the ink on your arm and you would drag it across the page and you'd be like, I just ruined it.
Ah!
Guys,
Yeah, that would happen.
very near to being done with this one, but it looks great. Yeah, even if you don't put sparkle, like that back wheel, just the way you did the blue and the gray on that, it already shows depth.
That's the hopes.
Yeah. It's like you know what you're doing.
Almost.
That's why you get paid the big bucks, man.
Oh, yeah.
True story. Now, people are digging it. Likes and loves, guys. Likes and loves if you're digging this. Feel free to share, too. We've had a phenomenal amount of sharings as well on these videos, so we appreciate it. Any new people that are joining us are, I'm sure, from your shares because you've been getting it out there. So we appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Continue to do
Thanks
that.
so much.
Driving people over to Johnny's page so they can see what he's all about and what he's doing. Yeah, super cool.
This is the part where I get bummed out a little bit because I'm not speaking as much, and
No, you're focused. That's okay. You are focused. So some things coming up. What can we do in weeks to come then? Every Monday is generally a challenge because you come home from work and
I'm not understanding the question.
we do for people to maybe give us some ideas on some things that we can do coming up in future broadcasts.
Oh, okay.
You come home from work on Mondays and it's always, okay, what are we going to draw? Because you don't always have something prepared or ready. You know, I think we've talked about doing some more movie cars, so we might throw a few of those in. Of course, we have a running wish list of many of you already. But something that's going to strike a chord with a bunch of people that a bunch of people are going to dig. You know, we could do another van, but you know, generally only van people are going to dig that 100%. You know, so
yeah.
If we can do something that everybody's going to enjoy, and then would be a great talking point too. That would be fun. Like I really enjoy doing the movie stuff because I was able to learn what the movies are, and now I don't have to watch the movies because I know what they are about.
I think even when you see a movie, you're not sure what it's about. If we're honest about this,
No, because like right now we just watched the movie last night.
right? Yeah, you don't even remember what the name of it is.
I totally forgot right now.
Exactly my point. So
Anyways.
there goes that whole bologna that you were just about to spew.
No, so we watched that
No,
movie, and that's what I was
yeah.
going to say. In like 6 months, if you ask me the plot of that movie, I'll probably forget.
Of course, that's why you got to watch a movie again.
I guess.
That's the fun of watching a movie again.
I'm not a rerun person unless it's a sitcom. I've
Which
gotten
is
to the point-
silly.
I've gotten to the point where I don't even want to watch like HGTV remodeling.
Thank
stuff.
goodness.
Reruns.
Over it.
Yeah.
If I watch another Shiplap happen, I'm gonna shoot myself.
Shiplap is fun.
Sure it is.
Little details he's putting in, guys, which only he can see. Had he not put them in, no one would have noticed they weren't in there. He is what we like to call a perfectionist.
Oh, yeah, right.
A little bit. And what is going on with that back tire? Did you fill it in on your copy? And I haven't seen it yet.
Probably.
There's still some gray in the wheel. Ooh, I like the orange in there. Looking very cool. You're getting likes and loves here. People are digging it. Kevin Johnson said we're installing shiplap on an accent wall in the basement. Never done it before. I like the look of it.
It's cool.
Shiplap
is cool. It
just seems to be in every house
on,
that people are doing.
Is that the only design idea? Yeah. Come on.
I'm a huge fan of the tile. I really want to do that tile somewhere in our kitchen at some point when we redo the kitchen. I think it's good. It gives us some ideas on stuff to do. Whether or not we'll ever execute it, who knows? But
right.
I have a vision.
Whether.
So the back tire still has gray in it. It's not all black. Is that the way it's supposed to be?
It's a very deep rim. Why would you see? I'm not understanding what you're asking.
Oh, okay. Well, on the bottom of the tire, there's gray in it. Like going through it. Is that?
Yeah, I'm not worried about the detail of the tire.
Oh.
I'm not really concerned whether you're looking at the tire.
See, that's where I would be like, oh, that needs to be filled in. And you're like, no, it really doesn't.
Yeah, because I'm not concerned that you're looking at the tire.
Lane said the wife wants shiplap on one wall of our bathroom, almost done with all my tile stuff. So he is remodeling as we speak. Kevin Johnson said, I really love the front fender. So he is digging that.
Thanks. Just a way to just make it look a little different than if I had just done it all one solid color. Just make it interesting looking.
And I will point out again, he's not looking at anything for reference here. This is all just out of his head. He just knows what to draw. That's what kills me, is that you can remember all these details of everything and just know where everything goes on the car.
What the hell?
And even with anatomy. I wouldn't know how to do a face like that. And you've really not a strong people artist, but you've been doing some really great people.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
I think we need to stop saying you're not a people artist.
There you go. The only one saying it is you.
Oh, shut it. You tell people all the time.
I've stopped telling people that. I'm not doing portraits or anything like that.
No.
Now we do a little bit of just for fun in there.
Kevin said I build plastic models and I do those interesting details too to stand out.
Yeah, you just got to do something a little interesting.
You were doing models as well.
Mm-hmm.
You have a couple in there. Lane said I've put down my share of tile. When you buy tile, don't go cheap. It makes a difference on the labor cost. There's a line where it matters. Yeah, if we do it, we're only doing a small section of it, just like an accent section is all I really want. Yeah, and we'll probably get the good stuff because I like the mosaic look. Eldon Gustavo Venancio is joining us. Eldon,
hey, what's up, man?
I haven't seen you in forever. I hope you're doing well. He says, hi, amigos.
What is up?
How cool is that? Kevin Johnson said, I'll share my Volkswagen build when I get it finished. Definitely do. Definitely do. Oh, see, now you're going back and filling in the black. knew it didn't look right. Loving the way the rims came out. So cool.
The little purple I just put in there.
Yeah. And then how you have the orange kind of off the body a little bit. So cool.
And this will be the last little bit here.
Last little deet. Guys, almost done. We still have 19 people hanging in there with us. We're at an hour and 41 minutes. This one obviously ran a bit long, guys.
Yeah, sorry. I'm really just having fun with it.
Yeah,
to be
it's
honest.
great.
So I'm sorry it went long, babe.
I think when you add the element of the detail in the person, that's probably what took the most time, because you could have knocked this car out quick. There's not a tremendous amount of detail on this one, like you didn't do an exposed motor or engine.
Yeah, no, the car is pretty... Oh, shoot. I just saw something I did not...
What? Something he didn't do. That again, I would not have noticed. Oh, event?
That's...
See? I would have no idea.
Excuse me.
That they were supposed to be there. No clue.
All right.
Digging it. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Eddie? Eddie in the Cruiser?
What is it?
I wouldn't write his name on there.
What's his name?
Let everybody interpret it for themselves. I don't think you need to put any words on it. I think it speaks volumes. It tells a story. Kevin Johnson said, God bless you.
Thank you.
We've got Jody Face Luciano, unless it's face. God bless you, Jalopy.
Thank you.
Bob McLaren said Norm. Bob McLaren also said logo. Oh, Russ Randall said don't see your logo. He wasn't saying the guy's name should be logo. He was talking. Oh my God. I swear I am not blonde, guys. I'm not.
All right, well, let's get the logo in there.
Definitely face. He said, I was said Fosse. Chad Fish is joining us.
What's up, Chad Fisher?
Fastback Freddy. Freddy, that has an I. We could do an IE on the end of that. Oh, funny. Super cool.
There we go.
We will leave it to your interpretation of what his name is, but yeah, definitely something with an IE on the back. Spud said should be named Jack after Johnny Sack.
All right, let's sign this thing.
Fun one. Fun one. I'm coming around.
When she comes. There you go, guys. Fun little tune.
Indeed. Dig it. Dig
All
it.
right. Oh,
No, I can't. That's it.
why? What was it? Blurping? Nice. Well, there you go. Another Monday night in the books.
In the books.
We're sure glad you guys hung out with us. Sorry it took so long, but hopefully it was worth it. This sketch is available for $20 on our website,
Yes.
and hopefully that'll be up soon. If you don't see it today, it should be up and available tomorrow. Make sure you grab them and check out other artwork that's available. Head out and take a look at last week's
Yes,
sketch. It
last
was really
week's
cool.
was super cool.
We
Popular
sold
one.
quite a few of those, which was great. So thank you so much for the response on those. Of course, we've got the hats, we've got beanies, we've got stickers. We got a plethora of different things available. Lots of cool stickers you can own. 2 different sticker packs. Of course, t-shirts. Tonight I'm wearing the Sketchy Speed Equipment t-shirt. Lots of fun stuff. So, hey, we're still in the car season. get some gear, wear what the cool kids wear, and we will see you guys again next Monday. So have a super week. Stay sketchy. We'll see you soon. Your smile.
What?
Your smile. Anyway. Whew, couldn't breathe. All right, we'll see you guys.
Bye.